commentaries. It's time. It's time to get out those 6 guns. Those long rifles. For one final duel. Oh, baby. Love the thumbnail. Finally, Kaku in a Western outfit. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ah, fuck. Okay. Let me see if I can do something. Oh, freaking hell. Okay, never mind. This ain't gonna work out. I was gonna try to slap a poncho on me, but this shit ain't working out. But yeah, no, that thumbnail. I commissioned that thumbnail. A fair while back. All right. You know what? Every VTuber starts their darn stream with, like, I don't know, 30 minutes of random chat. I am a man with no time, and I can't keep you guys for that long. But I will use these first 10-ish minutes to say, yeah, no, that thumbnail was made by Nabs, and, yeah, no, it's epic. What more can I say? It's like, just look at me pointing the freaking gun at the screen like I'm Sean Connery. So we should do that. Alright, let's cut things in half here so I don't blow my ears out. It's magnificent. But, yeah, no. I love that thumbnail art. It's so good. Have you ever played a game called Wild Arms? No, I've heard of it. I know the third version. Well, I think Wild Arms 3 is the one that takes place in the Wild West. So I do know that the Wild West JRPG exists. And honestly, whoever the hell made that one up, I don't know. They certainly are brave, if not kinda crazy. Like, who seriously does Wild West JRPG? But in any cases, back to the point, though. I will say, I don't know who the fuck accused Nabs of all these weird accusations, cause I don't know. That art has way too much soul for me to say, yeah, this is AI. Like, brother, what? Who the fuck accuses Nabs of that? It's crazy. It's that or Nabs actually just enjoys drawing me the most. I'd frankly be kind of shocked if that were the case. It's like, I know I make so many strange commissions, but it's like, there's no way I'm the favorite. Right? I just can't imagine it. Like, look at me. I'm like an ugly bozo guy. And then look at all these other cute VTubers. It's like, damn. Do I just make fun requests? AI, as if this isn't the work. No, this is the work of a person with a lot of soul. It's just, I will say this as a small criticism for Nabs. She works so much better with more time planned. Like, trying to rush job Nabs is just terrible, but trying to rush job any artist is pretty dog shit. So, for me, I tend to give the 3 weeks plus an extension kind of deal, but that's just me. Like, I'm actually upset someone accused her of AI, and apparently enough people accused her that, well, she doesn't have a VGen anymore. But, alas, what's done is done. I'm just glad I still have one of my favorite artists on the block. I guess if I have to think about it, I'm pretty blessed that the 3 artists I do have don't try to backstab me in the back. But maybe I'm just a fortunate person in that regard. But, yeah, no. That thumbnail art, there's a lot of things that went into it, as far as ideas go. Of course, there's the general Wild West long coat vibe, but the pose. The pose is actually from a Korean MMO. The one that I always talk about and I used to play. Because Dungeon Fighter is responsible for getting me into cowboys and revolvers. Because one of the gunner classes was a ranger who specialized in dual-wielding revolvers. They were also expensive as fuck to upkeep. And you had to, like, get lucky at, well, yeah, very ironic, but you have to get lucky at the lottery to, succeed with the ranger. Because if you use anything below plus 11, you're kind of boned. I don't know what ranger is now, but ranger back then was kind of a hot mess. Where, if you build him, right, he's a good DPS, and you do sick, stylish moves, and shoot hordes and hordes of giant monsters and dragons with, unlimited 6 guns. No, I'm dead serious. Ranger and DFO, holy shit. The man carries at least 20 revolvers on him, maybe more. I don't know where the fuck the guy stores all this, but... so yeah. The art is a bit of a two-pronged reference. No one's gonna catch the second reference, of course, but... But that being said, I guess it's a bit of a celebration of me and my weird, well, maybe not so weird, no. My enjoyment of the Wild West stuff. I'm a little sad that it's kinda coming to an end. Alright, let's see. Concentration. Probably the same place Brendan Fraser puts his numerous revolvers in The Mummy. But yeah. No, we are not doing the third difficulty, but I will crank it to hard. Because I've played all the other Juarez games on hard, we might as well play it on hard here too. Even though I'm about to regret this decision tenfold. I'm not sure what I'm in for. But yeah, no, this is it. This is the tail end of the Wild West. Roughly around the same time Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place, actually.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
The little true
Hell,
West.
son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
This is some
Damn right.
bullshit.
That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper.
Now this
Made
is a
him
visual
dangerous as
novel I
hell.
could get behind. I'm just kidding. Although seriously though, if they had like a straight up full-on Wild West visual novel, I'll take it. If it's narrated like this, fuck yeah, I'd place it above Fate's Stay. I guess that's just how much I like this
It was about 30
ridiculous
years ago.
setting.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
The real question is, do I still have it in me to do
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Oh wait, let me see if I can break the script. Cause I know this game lets you do some weird shit that don't make too much sense. Oh, god damn it, never mind. Okay, I can't break sequence. We're on a set course for this story. You know, I'm kind of curious. Before we keep going. Okay. There is a certain someone. I wonder if they've played this nonsense. There's no way. Come. Ah, what are you? Are you kidding me? A cowgirl that hasn't played a Wild West shooter? Fuck this. I'm out of here. I give up. I might be the only VTuber who's played this nonsense. This is terrible. Oh dear. Well, shit. Alright, well, you guys have it here first. VTuber plays Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I'm going to have a field day doing this really dumb accent. Plenty of fish out in the sea, boss.
You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
I had no
choice.
choice.
Is he with us?
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Fire at will! They're coming from
Garrett
the
and
rear!
his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Got one behind us! Stay on it!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Okay. I should probably not run out of cover.
Fire at will!
Wait, hold on. Is there a stick to cover button? Am I smoking something here?
Spread out, goddammit! They're coming
We're so back!
I knew that going through that front
Now
door
where's my
meant
dual
putting my
rebels?
butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Watch out! It's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind!
Alright. Gunslinger. Close range fighter. Long. Nah. No. No. We have to. There is no choice. I have to wield 2 revolvers. You gotta understand. I have to do this. It's in the blood. Holy shit.
Never around when you
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Oh yeah. There it is. There's my duel,
A lot of
boys.
them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
start aiming, you idiot!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind them. I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Damn. Matrix bullets? Holy shit, what am I even playing anymore, my guys?
Through the back door! We got you covered! Start it! Watch your flank!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Damn, this is crazy. In the... What the fuck am I doing? Kinda crazy. Alright, let's search around for some scrolls. Okay, you know what? Let's get the collectible guide on the side. Alright, let's go find our stove. Fuck, never mind, they're all video guides. This sucks. Well, darn. Alright, looks like we're not gonna have too much fun yes, sir, jamborees. This is Codge. Also, you can finally melee with your gun. I'm kind of amazed it took them this long to actually implement that. All things considered. But I ain't in too much of a rush. Although I really should have shot the red barrel. Now, I'll admit, sometimes this is some definite hockey pox. We'll go insane. I just really need to find that scroll. Or I can just use a guide and you can shoot through the level again. Not gonna lie, that wouldn't be so bad. Actually, nah. I guess I could just have a... I guess I could have a guide on this. 54 secrets, fudging G's. Okay. Oh, never mind. This is per level. Ah, whatever. Sorry that I'm a little too focused on.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
Rat in a trap. Time to die. How about...
Damn, this comic style's so cool!
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on cutting.
This game don't play around.
That's when Charlie got hit.
Oh no!
Catching us in a
Charlie!
crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side. Suckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Son of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Alright, now where was I? Oh yeah, right, the third secret. Where the hell is this thing? Because these things allow me to get the skill points. Why am I even trying to do this? Oh yeah, I don't think this is...
Gonna cut you, boy.
Making my way past the castle of fallen walls.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
You think you can kill me too?
I don't know, sir. No till I try.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Oh, hey, we got some lore. Alright, let's go read some nice lore. Give me a second, I need to tab back this. Gotta love a good old-fashioned lever. Indeed. Patrick Floyd Pat Garrett was born June 5th, 1850 in Cusseta, Alabama, and grew up on a prosperous Louisiana plantation located just below the Arkansas state line. He died on January 29, 1908. Shot in uncertain circumstances on the road from Las Cruces, New Mexico, by one Jesse Wayne Brazel. Pat was a cowboy, a buffalo hunter, a bartender, a customs agent. But history remembers him as the sheriff who killed Billy the Kid. Garrett and Bonnie met in a saloon, and for a while they were fellow card players. When Garrett was made sheriff of Lincoln County, and Governor Wallace put a $500 on the kid's head, the newly minted lawman began a relentless pursuit. Despite numerous traps, Billy was able to escape the tightening noose. He could not run forever, though. On July 14, 1881, in Fort Summer, Billy, most likely unarmed, entered a room where Pat Garrett was lying in wait, sitting in the darkness. Billy asked the question, "Quién es?" "Who's there?" And Garrett answered with 2 shots from his revolver. One hit Billy in the heart, killing him on the spot. He was buried in the Fort Summer Cemetery, between the graves of his two friends, Tom O'Folliard and Charlie Bowdra? I think it's Bowdra. Many people later accused Garrett of killing the kid in a dishonorable manner. The book he co-authored, The Authentic Life of Billy the Kid, in which Billy was portrayed as a degenerate murderer, did nothing to lift that disreputable cloud. That image of the kid, however, became part of his legend, and remains so to this day. I'm gonna like doing these weird-ass retellings. Alright, you know what? We'll try to find all the secrets. Because Wild West lore is definitely...
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
That's so
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Oh, shit. We're gonna die a lot trying this. God, I love this comic style. Why is this so good?
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Do I even remember how to do this? Okay, this dueling system is a lot more different from the other Juarez that I know. Man, this is BS. Ugh. Okay, this dueling system is a hell of a lot more different.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally
Brother.
reached those damn stables.
Brother. What is this story? Ah, that's some bullshit. I totally killed that guy fair and square.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy,
That was just the beginning. Pat Garrett honorably killed. Let's go. Ooh, we got a point available. Let's go. Alright, we gotta lock in. I need to get the engraved ranger. And I need to get the ivory-handled quick shooter. Cha! I wonder Well, just let me farm EXP, because I really want to max this shit out.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Aw, shit, it's time to... A fistful of hot lead. Alright, you have to pay attention to the
It's
environment.
important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
This narration. Damn, why is this style so good?
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
So I did.
Anybody see Billy? And it's on the big shot, Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped, raised a huge ruckus.
You won't get away with this!
Oh damn, we're still too poor on revolver ammo.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't get away!
Oh, this music's great.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up there. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Violence is not the answer.
I don't know, madam. Did you ever consider might be the answer? You know what? We'll retry the level after. Oh dear. Our dear cowboy John Sillis did not like leg day.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans.
Ooh, he blows the guns too. Oh man, this is great.
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Get it up!
Our man says that, but we all know I'm after the 6 guns. I mean, what can I say? I like me my 6 guns. Oh shit, treasure. Hold on. I'll take that. I knew there was something there.
Let's do this. Your headstone!
There's children here.
We're gonna be in deep shit.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those 4-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Hey, I'll flank you. You'll die for this, you hear me?
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
That town's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
So much for friends, eh, Mr. Silas Graves?
Got that son of a bitch!
What the heck?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Alright, there's definitely a secret around here. There's gotta be.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Oliver was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Ah, little bitch. Okay.
I'm gonna sit up. Come on, smoke that son of a Get away with this. There he is. In for the kill. Send him to hell.
Alright, enough of the rabble.
Show yourself, coward.
Enough of the rabble. I need to go find that final secret. It's here.
You're dead.
It's here somewhere. Is it over here? This. Oh. Okay, it's definitely not over there, though. Ah, fuck it. Let's go find the final secret. It's gonna kill me here if I don't. Ah, it's inside the saloon. Okay, okay. Should have figured as much. Sorry, gang. Old Grampy Kaku is a little obsessed with secrets. Okay, scratch that. Maybe very obsessed.
Show yourself, coward. Get the women off the street! Arm yourself! We can take who the hell did he get away? Don't let him get away! Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Ooh, yeah, we have fast reloads now. That might be the only super fast reload.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy.
Not with my shotgun.
So we stood there in the middle of the street.
Eyeball to eyeball.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ew. Grats. I ain't no coward. We'll do this the proper way. I miss the old way of dueling, though. I don't know why. Ah! Damn it. Trying to make my hand stay there is crazy. Damn it! This game. Okay.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ah! I hate this system. I missed the last system with the pacing. Oh, fucking hell, game. Trying to do both at once really sucks. What the fuck? This is gonna be real frustrating to do. What? Okay. I almost did it. A little more focus. Okay.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Fuck. This mechanic's gonna hurt my wrist. Holy shit. And it's like, look, I understand we could do this the less than honorable way, but come on now.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Oh dear. This one is definitely...
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style.
What?
I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Sir, get your stories right. Shit, this sounds like me hawking my services to other Vtubers, except half of these tales are kinda true.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my...
I just wanted the item, but I cannot find it. Alright, this game... Shit, did I die at the worst time? Oh no, I think I might have died in a way where this game crashed. Oh dear. Ah, dearie me. Don't worry about it. Just tactical issues. I wonder if I can retry levels though, because I want to farm some EXP for those dual guns. I sound kind of crazy saying it, but it's like, I don't know. Kind of want to get some dual guns in here. Ah, so there's quite a few episodes, actually. Apparently this is a short one, which sounds... Wait, Mizu played this? What the heck? When did Mizu play this one? Whatever. Let's get back to it soon. I sure hope OBS didn't just cook up on me here. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna let me keep my moves, but if it does... Alright, if it lets me keep my moves, we're in. This is it. I'm just gonna run through levels and shoot everybody. Because, yeah, what can I say? I suppose I just like the violence.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Now, shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Wonder if I am still getting EXP for this.
Fire at will! They're coming from the rear! That one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire! Okay, now you're really pissing me off! You think you can kill me too?
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
I'm done with you! Watch out! One of them! God damn it, he's right behind us!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
They send
off.
these some bitches! You're dead!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Shoot that bastard!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. Cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolger.
Rat in a trap! You ain't going nowhere!
Hey, 10! I just started playing Tokyo Xanadu EX. I love the Toho reference. Hey, Kirim! Hello! Welcome to, well,
Billy
this.
looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Okay, you know what? Let's type up a question before I completely botch this one. Okay. So we can't get EXP for this. So, ergo, this is kind of pointless. Also, holy shit. I've been recording this whole time. No wonder my things, bug to donkeys. Alright. There's no point in replaying this shit. Instead, we'll do the slightly smarter thing and just actually play through the campaign. Oops, sorry. My curiosity got the better of me here. But yeah, Tokyo Xanadu is pretty fun. I would not suggest playing Inferno right away. I did it because I could, but don't do it. The enemies are too tanky. The game's just not fun to play until a certain point. Mr. Challenge Seeker. Oh no. Did this game freaking... Aw, no. Fuck, it crashed again. Maybe I should just put this thing on full screen mode. It seems to crash a lot when I don't put it on full screen mode, even though it might as well just be full screen mode. Alright. I went with the second hardest straight away. Ah, I see. Nightmare, I think Nightmare's manageable. I think the level above Nightmare, maybe not so much. Clicked the wrong button there. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. We need to change the video to full screen. I guess I'll just figure out the... There should be one secret per part. I should be able to get all the secrets. If my eyeballs are keen enough. Because it's 2 scrolls, something, and a hat. At least that's the pattern so far. At least that's what I think the pattern is. I must say, I feel a little bad for throwing the stray shot out there that a cowgirl isn't playing a cow. Well, this is technically a cowboy game, not a cowgirl game, so... But that's just mean to say, too. Because it's like, when you have cowboy or cowgirl as your getup, it's like, have they played the Red Dead games? Have they played Call of Juarez? Am I seriously the only VTuber who's played Gun? Things like that. Maybe that is why I feel the way I do about these kind of things, but, well. We're here for the gun-toting story, not my incessant rambling that makes 0 sense. Sure hope this thing don't take too long to load. I'm gonna be so sad if it crashes, because that means I have to bungalow rush the other 2 levels again. Well, whatever. Anyway. I guess we can let it take its time. I want to... The Gun-Tootin' 10. You know, that's not a bad moniker for me. I've lasted several Wild West duels at this point. More than most other people seem to. Because most people do the dishonorable thing and just shoot the guy, but I'm like, that's so garbage. Come on now. But man, Silas's tall tale sounds like the kind of tall tales I tell. It's like, I'm the do-anything mercenary you can toss at a bunch of shit. You need a pilot to go blow up a subway tunnel? Yeah, I'm in. You need someone to fight an intergalactic alien force, and you don't want to shove me in the mech for some reason? I guess? Things like that. I mean, shit. I once hawked to a Valkyrie, well, back when they were still around. That, yeah, I'll deliver a mattress from anything. Watch this, I'll fly that plane right through a canyon. Fastest delivery, guaranteed. But that was a long time ago. Oh dear. This is loading a lot longer than I'd like. I might have just bugged this thing. Ah, shoot. We might need to verify files. This is a lot longer load than I'd like it to be. Sorry for the tech difficulties. I didn't see this coming. It's like, hey now. What's with the long ass loading? Techland, what are you doing? Damn it. See, this is why I put it on the other one. Because now I can't even close the screen. Ah, shit. I think our thing's bugged. I made the very unfortunate decision of, Hang on. There is a way to do this. Show the desktop. Damn it. Full screen. See, this is why I don't do full screen, because shit like this tends to happen. Anyways, hang on. I'm gonna force log. Or maybe I won't force log out. Oh dear. I can't close this screen any other way. Oh my. Because it also won't let me just go to the desktop. This is quite a pickle. I was hoping to move the window over here. Alright, I have no choice. Looks like I'm gonna have to just, do the following. First, we'll stop recording. Sorry, technical difficulties. We'll be back very soon. Just, give me a hot minute here. I'm real sorry, folks. I didn't know this would happen. Although maybe this is a sign not to be too money obsessed. But it's alright. I guess I can chat a little while we, try to fix this up. What a disaster this has been. All I wanted to do was stream a flippin' cowboy game and, well, darn. I tried to stream a cowboy game and it just doesn't want to happen. It just doesn't want to happen. Alright, hold on. I just need to get the oh no, my hat's gone. Oh dear. This is not muy bueno. Alright, let's get my friend back on here, eh? Man, if this is how bad this is gonna go. No cowboy game, no Ringo. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see if I can reload that level. Let's also not put it on full screen mode, because as much as I think full screen mode is crashing it, I think something else is gonna crash it. Heavens. Okay, I think we're kinda back. Keyword kind of. No promises. Okay, let's turn off this in case I need to use Task Manager again. And let's pray the level loads, because if it doesn't load, we're restarting this from scratch, and I'm speedrunning 2 levels in a row. Dear Lord. I swear, if I have to speedrun 2 levels in a row, I'm gonna mauled. Oh, okay, there we go. Jeez Louise. Fucking knew something up.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first.
Damn it! Ah. Darn.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Ah, damn. Wonder if I can just restart this level.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
That... I swear, that cave appeared out of nowhere. There's
He's
no-
getting away!
Wait, where'd my ammo
I
go?
ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be. Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Oh dear. Alright. Back to this. Alright, we do have to run through the caves.
Stand and fight, you coward!
Yeah, how about no? How about fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
Where's he gonna run to now?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Nowhere to run!
Okay, okay. Ugh, oh dear.
You're done!
No one will ever fight you.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated...
Hang on. Sorry, friends. Where the heck was this first one? Ah, okay. Completely missed it like a flippin' idiot. That's what happened.
Nowhere to run! Where's he?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Okay, we might need to just... Let's restart the mission. Alright.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico.
Alright, alright. We'll get it right this time for sure. I guess Silas really needed to run out of ammo there.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads.
Let's try that again.
High like Apaches often did. They attack from on high like Apaches often did.
Damn, these
They
quick
attack from on
time.
high like Apaches often did. They attack from on high like Apaches often did. They attack from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo. I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Yeah, about that. Nope. Damn. Ah! Oh, man. How the hell did I get past that previous part?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Wait, did that... No! Did that thing just unlock? What the...
He's getting away!
I
Sir?
ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
Sorry, sir. My lust for the treasure, really got me there. Alright, let's try that again.
Hit a moving target!
I think I got the treasure, but let's go see. Oh yeah, no, I got it.
Stand and fight, you coward!
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
There's gonna be a lot of deaths here. Sorry, friends.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Do you believe in ghosts? What the hell?
You're done! Dead man!
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
That's not how this
And
is.
imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunted. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Alright. Well, at least we killed most of them there. Got me some nice 2 guns. Alright, let's see. Sorry if this is gonna be a little bit of a slow playthrough here. I just want my stoof. Alright, where's this last one before I lose it? Okay.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me. Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the old Corral.
K Corral. Oh shit, are we gonna do the OK Corral? Aw, yeah! I'm just glad this thing's working.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Shot Bill!
So they murdered Morgan Earp, grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
That ain't Herb, is it?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
I must say, that Apache body appearing for Silas at the last second, that's so bullshit. But I will also say there is a charm to these questionable Wild West tales. But, let's read some history, while I also kinda search up where the fuck the other items are. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Ah, there's another Wild West legend. Doc Holliday. Do I even... Let's see. Oh, but I see the sparkly.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
No! Owie. Oh dear. I need to stop watching this preview. Maybe it's time to use the long gun.
Time to die!
I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cattle.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of more than Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Now, I know it doesn't look like I'm having fun as I search this whole damn place like a bat hawk, but, Did that guy just appear out of it?
Oh. Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Wait a second. Am I gonna drown? Are we doing weird cowboy swimming? Okay, nope, no drowning here. Oh, wait. Ow! Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, wait a second. Give me those back. Sorry, my wanderlust for treasure really making things itch here. So I'm just making sure I ain't missing a beat.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. lucky is those boys had good cover.
Ugh. Spoken like a true cowboy. More like spoken like a true treasure hunter in my case. Oh, whatever. Let's give him the old 1-2. Okay, we're gonna need to try a little bit harder. Dog, how did I even land that headshot through there? That was wrong BS. Darn. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't be trying some weird shit like this. I will say, when they said hard, they meant it.
You're done.
Can't believe you keep missing.
Oh wait, that's a shot. Shit.
You just dodged a damn bullet? Kill him already!
Easy around corner. In for the kill. Keep shooting. I don't mind. Boy, you are get out of luck. You gonna beat it dead?
Damn. I was gonna try to get a little closer. Oops.
I'm invincible. You come out and I will. Come on, smoke that son of a bitch. He has it coming. Look out!
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Alright. It's time for my treasure hunter to kick in, because I still want to collect the secrets. Then it's 2000 EXP per. So I can't help it. Okay. Shit. Did I pass it? Oh, fuck. I think I passed it. Oh my god. What a mess! Ah, shit. Holy cow. I got so wrapped up in my bloodlust I passed the secrets. This is, well, this is definitely a development. I'm sure Fox and the others would say, this ain't that much of a shocking development, Kaku. Okay, I think it's here. Oh, yeah, no, it's there. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out here. Hold up. We, might be very lost here. This is bad. Tisk tisk. Well, shit. Alright, we're gonna have to restart the level. But it's fine. We got to the last part, so it's just down to getting the secrets that we need. Without abandoning all sense of volition here.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Get ready, boys.
Damn you!
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Damn, now I'm just being more reckless than usual.
Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Why, Johnny Ringo? Looks like somebody's just walked over your grave. Yep, and his name is Silas Graves. Okay, so, you know, at the beginning, I thought it was Silas Graves. No, it's Silas Greaves.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I
Although
was beginning to
Silas
wish I had
Graves
one
would have been a
myself.
pretty badass name, not gonna lie.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Still not as cool as Max
They say
Payne,
that Ringo
though.
was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Herb wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
You really calling me a murderer?
You're done.
You weirdos.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Okay, let's not jump down there yet. No. We're missing something over here. Okay, no, it's not the latrine. Sometimes goods are in the latrine, but I don't think this is one of those days. hell did they get to that house? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I'm dumb as a sack of bricks. Oh, friggin' hell. Ah, whatever. We'll shoot through them all again. Ain't nothing stopping me and my two friends. More reliable than any circle on that whatever site.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
I shot the son of a bitch!
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
They might have good cover, but I have the eyes of a bat hawk. Try me, boys. I'll show you who the true dual gunslinger is, and it ain't you. Oh shit. Oops. Never mind, I overestimated my own abilities there. Sheesh, there we go. Good grief. Alright, let's throw a frickin' nuke at these guys and call it a day.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Woo-wee! Alright.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Okay, so once we hit level 11, I can get the ivory quick shooter. Then I guess I could just fill out the other bar and go build up this thing. Oh, so that's how you get some of the... I see now. That's how you get some of the older skills. So what does Trapper get? Oh, this is basically Ray's passive. Wait, no, this is Ray from... Yeah, no. This thing right here is Ray from Juarez 1 and Bound in Blood. Yeah. I know that Crusader's armor anywhere. That's Ray. See, that's when you know I'm a little too invested in these. I actually know which things belong to who. I would say that's a sign of being kind of sad, but it's like... Look, Cecilia Immigreen got me into this, but I'm finishing where she couldn't. Or rather, where she probably didn't want to, because... Yeah, this shit would get you banned at corporate. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Pretty sure I just killed everybody. Okay, no, hold on. Sorry, directionally challenged Silas here, trying to recount his story. Except he's drunk as fuck and he forgot where he was.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Shit, are we dueling or are we not dueling? Oh, fuck, never mind, it's a boss battle.
Are you saying they ran? cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the working for Wyatt Earp. You asshole! Oh, what a hide and seek! Catch my breath. Come on outside.
Damn. Ah.
Kiss your ass goodbye. You can't live forever, boy. Kill you like I killed Morgan Earp. What the heck just happened? Damn! You're going to the gates of hell. Got a lot of sand showing up here all by your lonesome. I'm the time. Make him pay for that. You working for Wyatt Earp? Kill that murderous cocksucker! This ain't my day to die.
You sure about that, punk?
Come on out, Kill you like I killed Morgan Earp. Show yourself, coward.
No use, sir.
Come out wherever you are.
Got this bitch on the ropes.
Come on out.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location
All
altogether.
together.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Oh shit. Wait, what? Bruh. Oh, we were
It's
really.
incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ah, damn. Okay, well.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Damn.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Yeah. Well, that's garbage. Damn, trying to kill this guy honorably is a mess.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Nope.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Bingo!
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Whew. Hollywood disagrees. Hollywood disagrees. Oh, man.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
What is this,
So it's
manhunt?
true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
I'm gonna need to come to grips with this new system. Jeez Louise. This is way too much for my pea brain to handle. Gotta put the hand on the gun to draw fast enough, and I also gotta keep the focus fast enough so the shot actually lands and I actually have the time. This is crazy.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head.
Alright, I think this wraps up the gameplay part. Let's read some history. Oh god, I sound like frickin' Steve. No, not Steve. I sound like... I sound like, Max Miller. Except it's like... Alright, that's enough shooting, cowboys. It's time for some history. So yeah, let's go read up on our history, I guess. Starting, well, let's see. I don't think I read Billy the Kid. Now this is the content I've been waiting for, bruh. I mean, I know it's in your name, but come on. But let's read some history to cap off the night. Cause I... Oh, jeez. Hard mode is some kind of brutal. I mean, the fact that I even win these duels honorably says enough, I think. But let's see. William Henry McCarty, also known as William H. Bonnet, Kid Antrim, or Billy the Kid, was probably born between 1859 and 1861. He died on June 14, 1881, shot by the sheriff, Pat Garrett, in Fort Sumner, New Mexico. To this day, he remains one of the Wild West's most recognizable outlaws. Billy stood at approximately 5'8" tall and was of slender build, with blue eyes, blonde hair, and a boyish charm. Many reliable sources can vouch for his sense of humor, generosity, and friendly nature. He was shrewd, relentless, and reckless, and often put his own life in danger for those he cared about. He loved to sing and dance, and could read and write. His handwriting was said to be extremely neat. Billy was very popular with the ladies, although he never played favorites. Not one soul who knew him personally ever said he had an explosive temper or a propensity to kill at the slightest provocation. The Kid owes that image to his killer, Pat Garrett, who wrote a book embellishing his exploits 2 years after Billy's death. Hollywood then burnished that myth into a high shine. Contrary to popular belief, Billy was not a stone-cold killer, or even much of a criminal. He never lived an outlaw life of robbing banks, stagecoaches, or trains. Petty rustling and horse thievery were the worst of his transgressions. Billy was credited with killing 21 people, but that number was inflated considerably. He definitely killed 4 men, 2 in self-defense, 2 during a jailbreak, and he participated in shootouts during the Lincoln Country War, which left another 5 people dead. But then again, they might or might have not been killed by the bullets of Billy the Kid. I wonder if Jesse James is in one of these. Like, that's the other famous cowboy everyone knows. It's like, there's Doc Holliday, there's Billy the Kid, and there's Jesse James. Wait, was Jesse James in FGO? Am I smoking something? I must be smoking something after all that dual revolver action. Oh boy. Yeah. There's no way. Fuck! No! God damn it. Curses. Never mind, this was not a thing. But you know who was a servant from the Wild West? No, wait. Actually, there's 2 of them. Calamity Jane. Wait, is Calamity... No, wait, is Jane in this one? There's no way. There's no fucking way. Shit, I don't want to duel Calamity Jane. Alright. But Billy the Kid is a servant. Apparently one of the better FTPs, or at least he was when I saw him. Bass Reeves. Don't know if we'll see that one, but let's read another one. John Henry Holliday, better known as Doc, due to his degree in dentistry, was born on August 14, 1851, and died of tuberculosis. Damn it, what is with cowboys and dying of tuberculosis? That's like 2 of them now. Okay. To be fair, they were all chain smokers and lived terrible diets. Yeah, no frickin' wonder a lot of them died from tuberculosis. He is best remembered as Wyatt Earp's friend. The famous sheriff wrote about Holliday In a 1896 article, Doc was a dentist, not a lawman or an assassin, whom necessity had made a gunslinger, a gentleman whom disease had made a frontier vagabond, a philosopher whom life had made a caustic wit, a long, lean, ash-blonde fellow nearly dead with consumption, and at the same time, the most skilled gambler, the nerviest, speediest, deadliest man I knew with a 6. No, wait. And the nerviest, speediest, deadliest man with a 6 gun I ever knew. Doc Holliday fought in the famous gunfight at the OK Corral at Wyatt's side. He received a flesh wound, and in return filled Tom and Frank McLaury full of lead, killing at least the former of the two. No one ever expected Holliday would die in bed with his boots off, least of all him. The tuberculosis that ravaged his body for most of his days finally took his life. On his deathbed, he asked his nurse for whiskey. When she refused him, he looked down at his bootless feet and uttered his last words. Damn, this is funny. Alright, let's read about Wyatt Earp. Born in Illinois on March 19, 1848, he lived a long and storied life, finally passing away in Los Angeles, California, on January 13, 1929. At one time or another, he was a farmer, bouncer, saloon keeper, dealer, prospector, boxing referee, teamster, buffalo hunter, entrepreneur, and most famously, a sheriff. He is celebrated mainly for his role in the Wild West's most famous shootout, the gunfight at OK Corral. That fight lasted all of 30 seconds, and those seconds defined him for the rest of his days. That fracas led to what became known as the Vendetta Ride. Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, and a few other compadres exacted violent revenge on the men they believed responsible for the wounding of Virgil Earp and the murder of younger brother Morgan. The vendetta ended with Wyatt personally shooting the then leader of the Cowboys, Curly Bill Brockius, or at least that's the legend. Tall for his time, stocky, and clearly fearless, he often dealt with outlaws without ever drawing his revolver. He claims to have never been shot, and if that's true, that's an amazing feat. Considering all the hot lead that flew by him in his lifetime, it's not surprising he became an icon, sparking the imagination of countless filmmakers, biographers, and writers. His name is instantly recognizable, even to those who don't know much about the history of the American West. Let's see. I think I'm just... Okay, you know what? Let's read about the OK Corral. This shit has been mentioned so many times. On October 26, 1881 in Tombstone, a town in the Arizona Territory, an incident known today as the gunfight at OK Corral took place. It was a clash between two warring factions. An outlaw gang known as the Cowboys, and the lawmen who wanted those criminals to give up their guns. The first group included Ike Clanton and Billy Clybourne, who escaped unarmed and unharmed. Their companions, brothers Tom and Frank McLaury, did not survive the fight. The second group consisted... Oh my god. The second group consisted of Wyatt, Virgil and Morgan Earp. They were joined by a hastily sworn-in deputy, the notorious gambler and gunslinger, Doc Holliday. In an attempt to disarm the cowboys quickly turned into a brief but intense gunfight at close range. Virgil Earp yelled for them to throw up your hands. I want your guns. Frank McLowry and Bill Clanton reached for their revolvers and cocked them, clearly not intending to surrender. Virgil shouted, "Hold! I don't mean that!" Moments later, shots were fired, and when the smoke had cleared, 3 cowboys were dead, riddled with bullets and buckshot. The dead ended up at the local Boot Hill, a name used in the Wild West for graveyards where gunslingers and troublemakers were buried, as they commonly died with their boots on and not in bed like respectable citizens. Before the town of Tombstone was founded, a scout named Ed Shiflin. Is it Shiflin? I might need to look up that pronunciation. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, folks. Alright, let's see. How to pronounce Shiflin. This better be how I think it is, or I'm gonna be sad AF.
Shiflin.
Ah, okay, I was a little off. Shiflin. There we go. Was looking for ores. No, wait. A scout named Ed Shiflin was looking for ore samples in a very inhospitable area. A friendly soul told him, "The only rock you will find out there will be your own tombstone." When Ed finally managed to find a valuable silver vein, he couldn't help but name his mining operation Tombstone. Alright, let's see that Lincoln County War. The Lincoln County War is considered one of the most famous examples of a range war in the history of the West. Range wars were conflicts over the control of open range, or rangeland freely used for cattle grazing. The disputes were usually over grazing or water rights, but in this case, the fight was over the control of the dry good trade in Lincoln County. The quarrel arose around a conflict of interest between the Dolan Murphy faction and a newly arrived Englishman, John Tunstall. At first, they tried to use the legal system to resolve their disputes. Oh yeah, so fun fact about that, actually. Saloons were also places where these trials took place. Yeah, no, your local saloon could have been the place where, people did their Phoenix Wright trials. I don't think a Phoenix Wright game set in the Wild West would work. Actually, there's no way this shit would work. The Wyoming Range War. Oh man, you must be having a field day here. I wish I knew as much Wild West history as most. Well, I might know more than the average VTuber at this point, maybe. But that don't matter, I guess. But anywho, the fight devolved into a conflict between armed gangs. Murphy and Dolan had ties to outlaws like John Kinney and his gang, and Jesse Evans, whose outfit was known as the Boys. They were responsible for the death of Tunstall, which became the central catalyst of the conflict. The other side had the Regulators. William Bonney, aka Billy the Kid, rode with them, promising revenge on the men who murdered Tunstall. Both sides were sworn in by different officers of the law, so technically they were all acting within the law. After the regulators were defeated, some of their members became fugitives, and just like Billy the Kid, met untimely and violent ends. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe like 2 more. I can't read through all of this. I know a bit. I don't know, historians. You seem like you know much more than I do in regards to this subject. But you know what? I do find history pretty fascinating. I mean, otherwise, 2 of my favorite YouTubers wouldn't be historians, essentially. Like, it might not look like it, but you can learn a whole lot about, well, surprisingly, you can learn a lot of things from military rations from Steve MRE. And the crown goat of them all until everything proves otherwise, Max Miller. Fucking Max Miller. The man who straight up basically fought the algorithm and won. I have not seen this man have a TikTok. I don't know about his presence on Twitter. And frankly, I don't give a shit. The man does good content. Like, who else is nuts enough to make garum? Freaking garum in their household? Nobody. Well, maybe I'll try it as... You know what my first hand cam's gonna be? I'm gonna make a bunch of garum. And it's probably gonna stink up the house. And I'm probably gonna puke trying to eat these damn things. Nah. Again, if you ask me who my favorites are, it's Steve Emery and Max Miller. Like, VTubers come and go, but I suppose my love for history doesn't seem to die that easily. Like, well, I guess before we go on, a little more background. I guess this is my version of the last 30-minute yap. Why am I even trying to compare myself? I know I'm the guy who pushes the bullets more than yaps. But, self-deprecating jokes aside, my favorite classes were always the history classes. And out of all the classes, those were my best ones. I don't know why, I just found history so damn fascinating compared to anything else. Even though it's probably the least... I want to say it's the least practical, but it's the fact that history is the most often ignored that we are kind of in the states we're at. And even if you try to remember history, if you're the only person that remembers history, but everyone else ignores history, you're back to square one, and it's all pointless. Well, I guess that explains a lot of things, but... we're not here for my philosophical thoughts, now are we? Anywho. Well, I guess back to the show. For a bit more. John Peters Ringo was born on the... Well, I think my throat's getting a little raspy from trying to do a cowboy accent, so we'll just read it kinda normally. John Peters Ringo was born on May 3rd, 1850, and ended his life of violence 32 years later. History remembers him as an outlaw and a gunfighter who was associated with the Cowboys gang in his final years. In 1874-76, 74 through 76, Ringo earned his reputation as a dangerous desperado while fighting in the Mason Country War. His deeds during that conflict would cost him almost 2 years in jail before the charges were finally dismissed. Soon after arriving in Arizona, an inebriated Ringo shot and wounded a man in a saloon for preferring to drink his beer instead of the whiskey Ringo brought for him. It is no surprise that around Tombstone, Ringo's reputation was that of an ill-mannered, ill-tempered, violence-prone saddle tramp, especially when drunk. On the other hand, who knows what his reputation would have been if the fight at the OK Corral had gone differently. History is written by the victors, and Wyatt Earp and his brothers not only won the actual fight, but the PR battle as well. On the 13th of July 1882, Johnny Ringo was found dead with a gunshot wound in his head and a revolver in his hand. He was sitting under a tree, barefoot. His horse was found 2 weeks later, his boots tied to the saddle, as cowboys often do to keep the scorpions out. His death was officially ruled as a suicide, but we still don't know whether the King of the Cowboys was killed by Wyatt Earp or Doc Holliday, or he simply shot himself because he felt his life was no longer worth living. Alrighty, I think one more for us. But let me yap a little longer. I'm a little sad this is actually our final game. Because Gunslinger has been pretty fun so far. Even though, well, picking hard mode off the bat might have not been my best decision ever, but, I mean, hey, look. I've beaten all the other games on hard. I ain't stopping now. Might as well go out with a bang. I will say this. I contemplated on playing Call of Juarez, the cartel. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. No, it's total dog shit. I can't do this. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been using Twitter more recently that I'm falling prey to the spells of negativity and burnouts and all that other bad brainworm stuff. Well, I guess I'm also nervous because, well, so yeah, I recently pulled the trigger. I applied for a Christmas concert, essentially. I also applied using a karaoke stream from 2 years ago. No, wait, it might have been 3 years ago at this point. I'm gonna be real with you. My prospects of getting in are very, very low. If not abysmal. I hope it's not too late to edit my app. Well, actually, it probably is too late. But yeah, no. My chances of getting in are very, very low. Oh, right, and another one. So that villain tier list that I ended up on, dog, they didn't even read the Votum lore. They just skipped over it. They didn't even know what that old anime was, and I'm like, damn, maybe I don't want to be on Twitch. It's like, holy shit. I think I'll just stick to the jellyfish mech VTuber that I found. Like, I thank the person for actually putting me on the tier list. I'm just kind of disappointed at where it ended up. Nah, it's like, there was like a VTuber villain or henchman tier list on Twitch. Yeah, there was a lot of VTubers. I was the plain one out. I, unfortunately made the decision to use an anime reference. I did not know the audience. I did not know the audience was not interested in old anime, so yeah, I felt kind of I kind of felt bad when it came to my part. I mean, I got the henchman role, but that was a lot more bittersweet than I thought it'd be. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want to expand to Twitch any day soon. I mean, maybe I could. Maybe I'll carve out the niche there as the one VTuber people can point to and say, yeah, no, this guy is great at games, holy shit. He looks like a normal bozo, but Jesus, do not give him the gun or the plane. But yeah. That was a little disappointing, but it was kinda half my fault for expecting people to know anime, games, and things. I probably should have used more Western-oriented terms. Well, what can I say? But yeah, I don't know about good taste. I would certainly like to think I have good taste. I just keep running into circles where everyone hates all the things that I like. And it's kind of depressing. Like, I'll be honest, the only VTuber I might be on the same wavelength with is, well, Amiya. Well, okay, we can add Tsukimi B. Doremi to that list at this point. Because, yeah, I didn't think I'd see someone else liking piloting and mechas, but here we are. Okay, that's enough of my weird tangent. Let's read this last one. William Curly Bill Brocius was born around 1845 and died probably by Wyatt Earp's hand on March 24th, 1882. He was a saddle tramp, a gunfighter, a rustler, and a member of the outlaw gang known as the Cowboys. After Old Man Clanton's death, Curly Bill became the informal leader of the Cowboys. He was described as tall and stocky, with a head full of thick curly hair. By all accounts, he was considered an excellent shot. Brocius liked to drink, however, and under the influence of alcohol, his sense of humor could become deadly for those around him. Once he made a preacher dance during a church service by shooting at his feet. On another occasion, he ordered several Mexican peasants to strip naked and dance for his amusement. Apparently, when intoxicated, Brocius enjoyed watching naked people jump at his command. Brocius probably had a hand in the murder of Morgan Earp, Wyatt's younger brother. This was in revenge for the famous gunfight at the OK Corral and the death of Billy Clanton and the McLaury brothers. Wyatt Earp would avenge Morgan by killing Curly Bill at Iron Springs in a shootout between Earp's posse and the Cowboys. Alright, I think that's enough history for the day. I don't think I can get through all of this. But, you know, these 30-minute sessions ain't too bad. Not gonna lie. I could get used to this. Call it padding, I call it trying to learn something, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I'll admit the villain tier list was like one of my attempts at trying to breach out. Another attempt that I made. We all know how Curly Bill died in the middle of a river and bringing his revolver up too slow. That's not how this went. Yes, and Pat Garrett didn't die by Silas Greaves' hands. Although, that being said, what was I? That being said, I'm glad for the vote of confidence in my tastes, because my tastes are it's all over the place. If I were a Metroidvania boss, you'd be super fucking confused as how to fight me, as I would swap from a Mega Man style to you suddenly losing sense of time as I plinker your head with like 3 bullets. And then you're wondering, wait, what the fuck just happened here? And then the next thing you know, I summon an F15 and just carpet the field and call it a day. That's how my Metroidvania fight would go. It's so bafflingly confusing that you actually have to be as bafflingly confusing to win. No. It's like if I were, say, a Hollow Knight boss, or, I don't know, a Metroid boss, or a Castlevania boss, it would be one of the most confusing fights to do, as I will switch styles really fast and exploit your inability to react to them. Well, actually, no, it'd be a scaled-down Neo fight. That's exactly what it would be. Down to the, oh shit, I got perfect reflected. Oh dear. Maybe I should have put Deadeye as one of my abilities, because it might as well be. Like, how else do you explain how the fuck I dodged a missile point blank in a subway? Like, that shit ain't normal. But, yeah. Magic! Alright, you caught me. I might have been renting a few arcane books from the local library. I can't beat all of these supernatural nut jobs without them. I kid. But in all seriousness, though, it's like, I think reaching out on Twitter makes me kinda depressed. Actually streaming here makes me happy, even if I stream to 0 people. It's like, as long as I can prove I am not the fucking pre-debut Twitter bot, I'll take it. But anyways, that's enough of me yapping. I guess I should be getting going, so... Alright, I will see everyone tomorrow for Hollow Wars. Well, I guess I'll think on that one, because I'm still a little uncomfortable streaming Hollow Wars with how the situation at HoloLive's been shaking down, but maybe that's just me. And after Hollow Wars, it will be Final Fantasy IX and the new slot for Tales of Destiny. In any cases, though, thanks for tuning in to my first run of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. A bit of a hot mess, but you know what? You take what you get. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated hard mode, but here we are. Anywho, catch y'all soon. Oh yeah, and come for the karaoke on Friday, my first in a long while one. Although most of it's gonna be a sing-along. No, seriously though, most of these songs are like... Yeah, they were just made to be sung along to, not sung solo. Anyways, see you guys.